That moment whenever you commute 45 minutes and go into the office just to find out that you're being let go.
Hey, Misty, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about layoffs are making people lose everything. So I've put the stitches together so that you watch. I'll be back share my 2 cents.
That moment whenever you commute 45 minutes and go into the office just to find out that you're being let go. That was me today, literally like 2 hours ago. Yeah, I got let go, and this is my first time being let go. And surprisingly, I am not mad. I am not angry. I might be a little upset and sad just because I transitioned my career and I was, within this new department for 6 months. Originally, I been with the company for 6 years, but within my new position, 6 months, because I transitioned from accounting and finance to digital marketing / social media. And yeah, so it just came to me as a surprise, but at the same time, I knew that people were getting let go. And so I knew, oh my gosh, it can potentially be me. Like, you never know. It could be me. The thought ran across my head, but I didn't think that it would happen so soon. I don't feel mad. I don't feel angry. I know these things happen. I mean, that is the risk that I take with working in corporate America, is that potentially you are just a number and you can be let go like that. So I'm just grateful for it all. I really am. Like, to be able to transition my career from accounting and finance to social media and to gain experience within these 6 months, like, to me, that was just everything. I went on my first work trip. I literally was recording content, creating videos, doing all the things that brought me so much joy and getting paid for it. Like, to me, that was just awesome. And I'm just overall grateful for the opportunity within itself. I'm grateful that my manager took a chance on me and hiring me. And, I'm just looking forward to the next big thing, which is ultimately all I can do. I can either be mad and angry about what's going on, or I can just be optimistic and realize this is the situation that is currently handed to me, and I can be pessimistic about it, or I can move forward, realize it, and continue. Not sure if those other sentiments just haven't hit me yet. Maybe they'll hit me tomorrow when I have nothing to do. But at the same time, like I said, I'm just grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful for the time that I had at the company. My manager was great. My team was great. I can't say anything negative about them because they really were great people. It really is just the company itself that just wasn't doing so well. And I just get it. Like, I understand. I'm gonna spend some more time to myself. I'm going to work on a couple of projects that I've always been wanting to work on, just haven't had the time to. And I'm just going to use this time to reflect and, gather all the things that I need to do to start applying to new jobs. And I'm, just hopeful. I'm hopeful for the next big thing that's to come. I'm hopeful for this new beginning. This was an amazing chapter, 6 years of my life into a company, and unfortunately it just closed. Life does not stop for anyone. Got to move forward onto what's to come and persevere and just do the best that we can. So everything will be okay. I've always believed in what's meant for you is meant for you. God makes you go through things and he gives you something better in return. Sometimes he takes away from you and gives you something better in return as well. So I'm very hopeful for what's to come. Unfortunately, I'm not looking forward to applying in this job market right now, but what can you do? So I'm just gonna remain positive on what's to come, and pues a seguirle adelante.
Today, before I went into clock in for work, they emailed me and said not to come back because they were letting me go because of some recent things I said on social media. And honestly, it sucks because I was an astrophysicist at Harvard for about 10 years now, and I just took it really hard. And because I was going to go in and grab my things, and they said they already burned everything. So after that, after crying for like 2 hours, I decided to read Luigi Mangioni's manifesto, and I picked myself back up And I went to the streets and panhandled for about 4 to 5 hours ish, made $200. And afterwards, I went to Whole Foods and I got myself some freshly squeezed juice, a bunch of them, because this is really good for your health. And then I refreshed the dye on the tips of my hair. And yeah, that's the day in the life of a liberal, I guess.
Today will be your last day due to your performance.
That doesn't make any sense, though. I've gotten an exceed expectations on my performance review.
We got a few complaints, but we just don't think it's the right fit here.
Can you explain why?
We found your TikTok and also saw you post there.
Well, I haven't seen this written in the code of conduct that it's against that.
Well, it's very inappropriate and kind of obvious.
Okay, well, I'm not deleting my social media. Can you send me proof of where it's written in the code of conduct?
No, Lauren, look, HR will be sending you your paperwork to sign shortly.
Okay. Have a good day ahead.
What Christy doesn't know is that I recorded everything in this transcription app. I have the entire transcription of our meeting, and I'm going to share this straight to my lawyer, and I'm going to see how I can get a bigger severance out of this.
I just got fired from my job at Aerie. Literally just got fired. Got home, immediately ripped my shoes off, came in here and started talking to the camera. Yeah, it's fresh off the presses, girl. I will say it out loud right now. I did get fired over my TikTok. Do I think it was the correct reason to let me go? No, but they have their own way of doing things, I guess. Yeah, no more Aerie content for a while, guys. I'm so sorry. For those of you who are following me because of said Aerie content, I'm so sorry to let you down, babe. If you guys want to stay and watch me do random shit at my house, watch me look for a new job, you can stay, babe. Don't worry. Everyone's invited to the party. I'm also sick as fuck, so please don't mind my voice. I love you guys, and I don't know, cross your fingers and your toes for me.
Hello, I just came back from a walk. Just want to give you a quick little update. I got laid off. So the last video I posted about the call I got is about this. I joined a meeting and my boss was like, just give me a second. And then the HR joined. So they basically said everything they have to say. I'm still processing it, but if you ask me, am I sad, emotional? I actually don't know. I'm feeling decent, but I still need some time to process everything, and I'll share more details once I'm ready.
Why did I just get fired from my job? Why did I just get fired from my job? Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday the 28th. Why am I getting an email and the title says termination of employment? What the fuck? I wasn't even going to come to TikTok for this. I was not even going to come to social media for this, but I felt like I needed to blow the whistle on these companies. These companies don't give a fuck about you. You are just a body to them. I'm a phlebotomist since 2008. The job that I have now was a mobile phlebotomy job. Y'all, I got hired in April the 9th, and I'm getting terminated on the 28th of June. No disciplinary actions. I did not violate HIPAA in any kind of way. I did not compromise patient care. I did not compromise patient specimens. I did everything that they were supposed to do. Mind you, only had 3 days of training because they forced me. I was working at another job. I was doing mobile phlebotomy for another job. That job was not the best. It was not the best. But I can tolerate it until I got something more permanent. I could tolerate that job, regardless of how I felt about it. I could tolerate it and be professional. I was working out a 2-week notice with that job. And in the midst of me working out my 2-week notice, I ended up getting COVID. So then when the supervisor, how she came at me, it was just a very insensitive, are you coming back to work? I just felt like that was just a sign that, yeah, I just need to go ahead and move on. Very respectfully, I sent her an email telling her that I was not coming back because I had already got hired at this job. I felt like they used me for coverage. And because I did so good with the limited amount of resources that I had, as a consolation, they was just like, oh, well, let her just stay for another month, then we'll get her out of here. They knew for 2 weeks that they was going to fire me. I did everything they asked me to do. I got into a car accident because of it. HR knew about it, did not say anything. I'm going to try to put a green screen up here. The reason why they fired me, it wasn't because of my performance. It was because of the reduction in available blood draw volumes due to the loss of certain accounts. We didn't lose any accounts. None of the accounts got lost. Not one. Well, they did lose one account, but that was not in my territory. That was in somebody else's. If you felt like y'all are losing accounts or whatever, just move me. We're mobile. Just create another territory for me.
10-1, my job just fired me as a temp. So look, I'm at 460 hours. You need 500 hours to get hired on, right? They told me, yeah, we no longer need you anymore right now. We got enough staff. I'm like, damn, this is my last week and I will be getting hired on. They act like they ain't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, damn, y'all really finna get rid of me? They like, we're gonna check. We're gonna have you to leave tonight. So I'm leaving this shit. We're gonna have you leave tonight and we're gonna call you back. What the fuck should I do? Like, I'm at 460 hours. I'm almost at 500 to get hired on. Don't ever work through a temp agency, bro, because they really will play a nigga, bro. Like, why the fuck is y'all doing all this after I'm at damn near 500 hours? Y'all know what the fuck y'all was doing. And then we got a temp manager. So that shit like pissing me off though, because what y'all mean? I'm doing a good job. I don't miss no days. I come on time. I do what I'm supposed to do. Talking about y'all don't need me. That's fucked up, though. I swear.
Oh, we're getting fired. We're getting fired. We are getting fired. Look how empty it is. They said, fuck it. We're already fired. Let's leave now. Only the black people that need their hours is still here. Let's see. Oh, there's one white girl in the back. She needs her money.
Well, that's a video, besties. I'm just here just to add on like what I think about today's video. Layoffs are not just about people losing jobs. They're about losing their entire sense of stability and security. When a person gets laid off, it's not only a paycheck that disappears, it's their ability to pay rent, to keep the lights on, to put food on the table, and to take care of their families. We live in a time where everything is getting more expensive, more groceries to housing to healthcare. In losing your job today means you are pushed into survival mode almost instantly. People are maxing out credit card, dipping into savings. They work years to build, and some don't even have the safety net at all. What we are seeing now is the reality where layoffs are stripping people on their homes, forcing them to downsize, move back in with relatives, or in the worst cases, face homelessness. The scariest part is that many of these layoffs are not about poor performance. They're about companies protecting profits and cutting off while the employees who gave them years of their life to that company are left out in the cold. Families are breaking apart under financial stress. Marriages are collapsing because of the pressure, and people's mental health is taking a huge hurt. Depression, anxiety, and burnout are rising not because people don't want to work, but because they feel like no matter how hard they try, their livelihood can be taken from them at any moment. Layoffs are leaving people feeling disposable, as if their dedication doesn't matter, as if their humanity doesn't matter. And while executives continue to make bonuses and shareholders continue to rebuild their life from scratch, the truth is losing a job today feels like losing everything because the safety net just are not even enough anymore. It forces people to start over, but with the weight of debt and uncertainty or uncertainty to fear what comes next. So a lot of people have been going through these layoffs. They don't have money to pay rent, and we've seen a lot of people going now in the streets to live in the cars. And it's not even healthy at all. How can you sleep in a car? Like you're a person, and some of these people, they have kids, they sleep in their car. Like I saw this one video on TikTok which really broke my heart. Like this little girl was writing her homework in front of McDonald's. Okay, that was really heartbreaking. And the other thing is that people are losing their homes. These people that have worked for these things for a long time, and at the end of the day, when they get these jobs, they can't pay their mortgage. They are they have a lot of credit, because at this point, no one is saving any money. Even if their jobs ends today, they don't even have money to pay for 6 months upfront for rent. Like a lot, people are going through a lot, guys. Like really, this is what we are really going. Um, this is what is really happening in 2025. Like crazy, and 2025 is about to finish, and people in this year, they've lost a lot of people have lost their jobs, and we don't know how people are going to survive, because people are hungry, they don't have food, they don't have homes, people live in cars, people don't even have something to drink. Like this is how heartbreaking at this point we are. So it's really crazy, and it's really sad that to see that people are going through like this. Like we thought the American dream was like you work hard at school, you get a job, you're going to live good, you'll be able to buy your house, you'll be able to pay rent, and you'll be able to go on vacations. But that's not the matter at this point. People can't even go on vacations.